Hello everybody, it's me, Tri-State EDC, with a big brown box from OMKR 1 Minute Knife Review. Thank you, sir. I think I know what this is. That's why I have this out. Winterblade Co., baby. I hope, or I'll be terribly disappointed. But at least we'll be disappointed together. We gotta find out. And we're gonna find out what's inside right now. That's right, OMKR. I appreciate you, brother. I know you're on vacation or something. It took you a long time to send this to me, but it's all good. I've been a busy little beaver, Bob. I've been the busiest of beeves. If you don't know who Winterblade Co. is, get your head out of your tuchus, because the man is Brian is one of the most influential knife witches in the world today. Like, the man makes magnetic knives and like electronically actuated stuff. He's a madman. He's a madman. And this, oh yeah, baby, this is his latest. Now the pre-order for this is, oh, there's a big nice printout in here too. Hello, quality stuff. Get out of here. None left in there. See you later. Violent. Yes, the pre-order is either going on right now or it's over. So sorry. Pre-orders opened at the end of November. It's currently the end of December. Sorry, Brian. Nobody called. You know, nobody called. But yes, this is the Severn. Comes in that really nice hardcore hard case, if you will. Nice little touch. Pop that baby open, and she is swaddled like a newborn babe in a big old cleaning cloth. Open sesame. Very nice, Winterblade Co. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There she is. Uh-huh. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. And right off the bat, it's much bigger if you've handled the Factor. It's like he took the Factor and stretched it out. Thinned it down, stretched it out a little bit. We have thumb studs and a deployment slot here. We have what looks kind of like an axis lock situation, but it isn't. I'm actually not sure how this thing works. Big old milled titanium pocket clip. I believe this is the titanium version. What's awesome about this, yeah, titanium with stainless liners. Okay. What is awesome about this is he just released all the different versions all at once. So he had the ultra high end, which is what's here, which is titanium with like the bacon pattern laser etched into it. And then he did a kind of an aluminum version, which was much more affordable. And then he also released a G10 version. And they are available, or were available, in a million different colors. Pink, teal, Tiffany blue, white, black, silver, seafoam green. The man released it in every color, in every shape, in every size, all at once, which was huge. Brian, you're the man for doing that. I wish all companies would do that, instead of like giving us one version and then waiting a year and a half, and then giving us another version of the same knife and then waiting a year and a half. You just had options. You had every price point. I think the cheapest versions were under $200, which is crazy because I paid like $275, $300 for that way back in the day. But this is the Severn, close size comparison, just so you know. Yeah, it's a big knife, dude. Bigger than the Pair 3. Bigger than the Rockwall by a good ways. It's a full-size knife in Winterblade Co. terms, right? I mean, the Factor was a little Chody Foster of a knife. I still love this thing. I still carry it and beat the crap out of it on the daily basis, and it's held up great. The Severn, like the Factor, made by Best Tech, but let's flick her open. Ooh, yeah, dude, look at that blade. He released the Mirage, which was a drop point style blade, but you know, I gotta have that warning. This one's got that full flat grind once again. Very, very nice. Very interesting cutout. Interesting that the the thumb stud's only on one side. Single-sided stud. Super minimal hardware. Decorative pivot here. 1, 2, 3 body screws. Two clip screws. Nothing crazy. Okay. So what does this do? Oh! Okay. All right. So you... Let me give you an open size comparison. We'll talk about action here in a second. Spyderco Pair 3. God, I love the way this thing looks. Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall. Yeah, it's bigger than both. It's got some length on it. Here it is next to the Factor, just so you get an idea just how big this boy is. It's not, sorry, it's not huge, but I was imagining factor size, and I was incorrect, and that's okay. So I don't think this one is magnetic anymore, but it is a novel locking mechanism. So it works just like an axis lock, right? It works just like an axis lock. It's got a nice detent to it. We'll talk about ergos here in a second. So you can pull back. God, it still makes a great noise. You pull back on these studlies right here, and that disengages the lock. So you can do whatever you want with it. Flip it, finger it, reverse flick it, all day long. Then you have this thing back here, this little spring-loaded number going on, right? This is spring-loaded. And that also controls the lock. So you can pull back on that and whip it, and if you want to unlock it, you just pull back on this thing. So I like this. I like that we have multiple modes of actuation, but we also have different ways to close it. We talked about this on the Golden Design Works caliber, how I love knives with multiple modes of actuation because I'm a fidget slut. But I also like the idea that there could be knives, and there are now knives, with multiple ways to close them. I think that's wild. We're living in the future, and my head's going to explode. It's like 9 a.m., dude. It's too early for this. But ergos, we'll go back to action here in a second. Ergos in hand, yeah, easy 4-finger grip, choke back, tons of room, big old forward finger choil, miles of room to choke up, thumb out on that blade. Oh yeah, locked and loaded, home sweet home. Pinch grip, oh, you bet your ass, all day long. All day long with the pinch grip. Big fan. Ergos are excellent. Follow on Instagram. Just like they were on the Factor. If anything, they're better because we have more real estate. Everything's a little bit stretched out. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. So the action's excellent. I mean, it just drops. It's running on ceramic bearings, and it makes an excellent noise, man. How does he keep killing it with the acoustics? Listen to these acoustics. Whoops. It's so thwacky, and there's a hint of a ting, which I'm a big fan of a good ting. Very, very nice. Yeah, I love this. It's not crazy heavy. He took that same kind of style of the Factor, which I love so much, and just kind of stretched it out, played around, invented a new locking mechanism just for laughs, for kicks and giggles. There's a coil spring in here, by the way, as opposed to Omega springs. So it's going to be much more, it's going to be stronger and have better longevity than an axis lock will. I think it's sick. And especially the idea, or I can't talk. It's so early and I'm so overwhelmed. The fact that he released this with so many different price points, down from crazy affordable all the way up to ultra high end, is awesome. That means almost anybody who wanted one was able to get their mitts on one. Now, if there are links for this, if this is still available, if the pre-order is still open, I will leave them down below. God knows when these become available, when the pre-order is delivered, there will be a big drop of these. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Brian, don't let me down. But that is the Severn. I'm not sure what the blade steel is on this one. I know he released them with multiple different blade steels. 14C on the budget options, M390 on the high-end options. And then, yeah. There you go. It's called the Stealth Lock, patent pending, dual lock actuation, hidden spring-loaded stealth lock release tab. I mean, he's a fucking wizard, dude. Brian, you're a wizard, dude. We ought to cut something with it, with the Severn. God, I love that noise. Let me grab the Crate and Barrel catalog real quick. No, we can't afford your furniture, Crate and Barrel. We're too busy spending all our money on knives. Lightsaber. Best Tech. It's amazing to me that Best Tech's been able to bring these designs into the real world. Because prior to the Factor coming out, prior to this first major release, I wouldn't have believed anybody could pull off a magnetic actuated knife. You know what I mean? Let alone one where there's interchangeable magnets and you can, like, make a stronger detent if you want. It's crazy. And then for him to basically reinvent the axis lock and make it 1,000 times better. Dude, I don't know what's in the water where you live, pal. I don't know what medication you're on, but I'll take some. I'll take some. Dude, you're like Bradley Cooper in whatever that movie is. It's too early for metaphors. But that's the Severn. It's sick. Like I said, links down below. I don't know if it's still available, but I'll also link his Instagram. If you want to see a mad scientist at work, check out his Instagram. It's insane. It's insane because he'll just throw crap together like a crazy, like the electronic OTF. Why not? Why not? You're a madman, Brian, but I love what you're doing. Check it out for yourself in the links down below. But that is it for me. Leave a like, comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe down below, become a channel member, Patreon member. Hit me up on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. We'll talk about this on the live stream. Surely we will. But that is it for me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye now.